Jakori Savage, man. Walk us through this fight real quick.
Yeah, man. You know, it happened pretty much how we expected it to happen. We came out. He tried to get in close to me because he knew I had range on him. So he knew we wouldn't have success at distance, so he got in close. He landed some good shots, some overhand rights. He ended up taking me down, and I reversed it and got on top of him. I was punching him a little while, and then he ended up trying to go for my legs, and I ended up hitting him in the armbar, and I finished him in the armbar. So that was my first submission victory. I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. I train jiu-jitsu all the time. That's actually how I started in MMA, was jiu-jitsu first. So to get a submission win feels good.
Did any of those punches hurt? Does that look like some of them connected?
No, one overhand right hit me. I mean, it kind of closed my eye a little bit, but I was like, fuck that, you know what I mean? I just tried to focus in, and I had to do what I had to do.
Man, your cardio looked better from the last fight. Did y'all work on that during the training?
Yeah, man, hell yeah. If there's one thing Coach McSweeney gonna do is make sure our cardio is solid. So leading up to this fight, we did rounds on top of rounds on top of rounds. We did a whole lot of hill sprints. We did, what's it called, hit style workouts, to get your blood pressure or your heart rate up, and then short rest so you can kind of make sure you can, put in extra rounds in the fight. So, man, I feel like my cardio was a lot better. Even though that didn't last as long as my last fight, I still feel like I can go 3 rounds.
You're 2-0 now. How many more fights do you want to fight this year?
This year? I mean, that was my second fight. Honestly, man, if I had 2 or 3 more fights before 2023, that would be great for me, man. My first fight was in January. I'm saying this is early June. So if I can get in there August, maybe one more time, and November or December, that would be great. 4 fights. I had 4 fights last year. So if I can get another 4 fights at least this year, would be great.
Hey, so now these guys, they got to worry about your ground game, man. Any shout outs you want to give out to family, friends, and sponsors?
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really emotional right now because, this time last year, June 10th was my first day in Dallas, Texas. I moved here. I lived in Baton Rouge for 5 years, and then I moved out here. And a few days after I moved out here, my cousin died. It was the day after his 18th birthday. He passed away, and I ended up driving back home. And man, I can't even make it back tomorrow to his memorial ceremony, and I'm really emotional about that. But big shout out to him, my Aunt Sabrina, Tatiana, Kelsey, all of them. I know they're so strong because losing him was like losing the head of the household, you know what I mean? And so, I know they watching, I know they with me, and Mario was in there with me tonight. There's no quitting him. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care how much adversity you go through. If you keep pushing, you keep going forward, and can't shit stop you, man. So that's a big shout out to him. And of course, there's James McSweeney, my head coach, and McSweeney MMA. I gotten so much better. I've been in Dallas for 1 year. From this time last year to this time right now, I'm like 2 different fighters. It's my brother with 4 Kings Rentals. He's my biggest support. He's been my best friend my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Scott's Appliance Repairs. He always supports me. He's my brother, one of my brother's really good friends. My parents, my mom and dad. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, no doubt, great performance, man. Rest in peace to your family, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what's next for you, Jakori, man.
Appreciate you.
Time, brother.
Appreciate you.